Hey guys, this is Ryan with Ready, Set, Throw. Today we're here at the beautiful Baycourt Park in Clarkston, Michigan, and we're going to be talking about beginner mistakes and how to fix them instantly. First way to improve your game instantly, don't think when you're a starter that it's a good idea to do a run-up or an X step. Just stand still and throw. That way you're going to have much more consistency. You're going to have less things to think about when you throw. It's a lot easier to throw nice and flat and think about your form when you're standing still. So until you get your form correct, don't do a run-up. You're only going to get 10% added to your distance, and that's if you do everything right. So just stand still, work on your form. When you get that down, then try for the X step. All right, next tip. This one's very simple to fix. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, a lot of us will grab a disc and put our finger around the rim. And when we start to do that, it just slows your shot down. So unless you're putting and that feels comfortable putting, when you're driving or you're throwing a mid-range or anything else, you wrap all your fingers underneath the disc. That's the best way to get the most power, control, and speed off your hand. Don't have your finger on the outside off the throw. That's a big no. No. All right, next thing is important to understand what a foot fault is. If you're a beginner, I want you to break this habit right away. So a foot fault is when you're within 10 meters of the basket. So there's a circle, imaginary circle drawn around the basket. A lot of times at tournaments, it'll actually be a circle. Where if you're inside the circle, you don't have one point on your body that you can consider balanced the entire time through the throw and after the throw, you'll commit a foot fault, which is a stroke penalty. So as a beginner, you need to get in the habit now of putting within the circle without a foot fault. All right, so let's pretend we have two scenarios. First scenario is, I'm behind my disc, I putt, it's in, my foot goes back, that's how you do it. You're within 10 meters, no penalty, you move on to the next hole. However, what a lot of beginners do is they make this mistake and they don't even realize it until they enter a tournament and they get foot faulted. This is a foot fault. Oh, I didn't establish balance. I stepped forward without securing or maintaining balance within 10 meters. That is a one-stroke penalty. So I move on from the hole to go to the next one, but I add one to my score. Guys, I am so sorry. We had a massive audio problem. We're going to re-record a couple segments here. I'm sorry if this caused you any confusion, delay, frustration, or anxiety, panic. I apologize. Anyway, let's continue. One thing that you need to be aware of is if you are outside the 30-foot circle, you actually can fault. You can have a foot fault. That's okay. All right, so this would be okay if I were outside 30 feet. That would actually count if I was outside 30 feet. Inside 30 feet, not so much. All right. So one tip my buddy Matt actually had, Matt's a beginner, and he suggested, one of his biggest problems is taking for granted simple putts. And I've done that. I think every disc golfer's done that. So you walk up to a lie, it should be a piece of cake, and then you feel like an idiot, right? That's a very common mistake that a lot of disc golfers do, and it can ruin a round. So my advice and Matt's advice is take every shot seriously. Don't overthink it, but don't, have your bag on your back and walk up and then miss a putt, because it can really ruin your day. So just step up to the shot, take your time. Remember, don't foot fault, and move on. Last tip for you is don't be a hero. We've all been in this situation where you throw it in the woods. You're looking through the woods, you see a line, you know you can make it. Well, chances are 9 out of 10 times you're gonna hit another tree, you're probably gonna end up further in the woods, and you're gonna look like an idiot. So, no, I got a line. Yep, I got a line. I gotta go left, and then a little right, and then I should be able to get it back to the fairway Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Watch this, it's gonna be sweet. Wait again, I'll do it again. The smart thing to do to improve your score and reduce frustration is just to throw out the way you walked into the woods. Throw right back out onto the fairway, take it as a stroke, take it as a mistake and a learning experience, and move on. Oh hey, forgot to add, in my last video I did something stupid. I wore jeans on a hot summer day. So, you know, unless you want to pay for a buttload of Vaseline and a Uber to Chafe Town, don't do that either.
Idiot.
Oh yeah, and extra tip, yeah, try not to throw in the water either, yeah. Okay.